Car left.
Down the inside, thank you very much. Alright guys, hello and welcome to another race video. So we're coming to you today from Road America, back in the GR86 series, and it's been an absolutely chaotic week. If you thought that the F3 race that we did earlier in the week was something, then this is probably going to be even crazier. Last race had the biggest crash I think I've ever seen in this series, but we're qualified in where are we? 10th on the grid today, I think. It's saying 11th, but I think we're 10th. We'll see. And yeah, hopefully we can have a nice clean race, although I doubt it. We're going to say a big thank you to Ace Sim Sports for sponsoring today's video, and we just recently reviewed their brand new Invicta and Forte wheelbases, as well as their Forte steering wheel. So check out the links via the description below through to boostedmedia.net, our website where we have the full reviews, or follow if you're after more details on Ace Sim Sports, the link down in the description below. But thank you very much to them for sponsoring today's video once again. And yeah, it's going to be a crazy race today, I think. So it is an absolutely awesome track and car combination once again, but for some reason, people are just driving crazy. But we do have a police car here today, so hopefully everybody behaves themselves. All right. It seems like everybody's already taken off. It's going to concertina up here, though.
Get ready.
What are we doing? Come on, guys. Make a decision. All right, I think we're away. We've got a bit of a gap behind us, thankfully.
Go, go, go.
But watch out for this BRZ in front. Can't trust BRZ drivers.
Okay, well, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Oh, big moment there. Now, that car is damaged because he had a crash on the formation lap, so... We got some side-by-side action up ahead already. I'm gonna, as we were saying in our community race last night, hang back with a big net, I think, and wait for him to crash. No, we're not gonna take it too easy today. To the inside.
P5 has binned it in, turn 5.
Right side.
We go.
Clear right.
All right, we're good. That bunched everybody up behind, though.
Car right.
Had to back out a little bit there. That's unfortunate.
Hold your line.
Car on the inside.
Clear right. Car right. Hold your line.
Still there.
Hold your line.
He's going to have the inside line here, so I think we're probably better off to tuck in behind him. Slipstream him down here instead, I think. Try to always think more than a corner ahead. Now, this is where we had the biggest crash I think I've ever seen in iRacing, the race before. He's going to cover that inside line, I think.
On your left. Hold your line. Still there.
Side by side now.
Still there. Clear left.
Just have to tuck in behind, I think. That'll do for now. No point in crashing. Okay, where are we after the dust has settled on that lap? I don't even know. Let's have a look. I don't have the overlay that you guys have. I see a car in the pits smoking. Oh, we're up to 8th. All right, that's not too bad. A couple of cars in the pits I see. We've got a decent gap behind. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, not ideal. He's had a moment. I didn't exactly have the cleanest corner either though. A bit of target fixation there. I caught his moment and then had a moment of my own. Where you going, buddy? We're gonna get these guys. I can feel it. Maybe. Really early on the brakes there. Took me by surprise. Don't tap him. Focus on the straight. What can we do here? Woo! Thought I might get both of them there for a second.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Trying to get a really good exit on the throttle really early then. I'm going to stay in this slipstream here.
The leader has just done a 2:33.8.
Left side.
What's going to happen?
Still there. Clear left.
Could have been braver, but 3 wide, probably not the smartest thing. Got to catch up again now. I probably should have backed out a little earlier there. It's all right. I'm probably going to regret not sending it there, but better than crashing. We sneak it down the inside. Maybe.
Right side.
Whoa,
Clear right.
dude. Oh, there they go.
Left
That's
side.
one down. Got a car on the outside now
Still
too.
there. Hold your line. Clear
Nice
left.
move. These guys are pouncing
On your
hard.
right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Jeez, came out of nowhere. Well, it's a good race so far. We're going to get slipstreamed here to cover off the inside line, I think. Oh no, they're side by side. I'm going to risk it. Okay, that opened up a little bit more of a gap.
We're halfway home. We're okay on fuel.
Only halfway, geez. Okay, come on. How good are these cars though? When you get a good battle like this. So much fun. It really does seem like sometimes the slower the car, the better quality the racing. Although the previous
Car in
race
front lap time is a
might indicate
2:33.5.
otherwise. Alright, let's try to get a good exit here.
I think P4's gone off in
Oh, we're
turn
going to
1.
crash. That's another position gained. What's going to happen here?
Car left.
Down the inside, thank you very
Clear
much. I'll take that, thank you very much. What a race. Just hope we don't get taken out now. Gonna have to try and make a break.
P5.
Let these two battle. Yeah, all the time they're holding each other up in the mirrors there. It's going to give us a chance to get away a little bit, hopefully. Only if I can keep my speed up, though.
The gap to Martinez ahead is increasing. It's now
That was
1
good.
seconds.
Slipstream again.
Okay, Will, don't let this guy distract you.
I'm trying not to, Jim. I really am.
That's 5
Oh,
minutes
it's a
to go.
little slow.
5 minutes.
Cover my lines. Oh boy, what's going to happen now? We've got a decent exit. Really trying to focus on slowing up a little bit more early to back them up a bit and then slingshot out. Just trying to back them up into each other without getting rear-ended. You see they're probably about to go 3 wide now. Gotta hold this position, come on. Slightly bigger gap than we had before, just trying to keep it as clean as I possibly can. One tiny mistake and I'll be back into 8th again. Just thinking about it. He's definitely faster than me. But I've got to believe that I'm faster than him. All right, we've got to get a good exit here. Oh, one out on the grass again, I can see. I think he's going to be close enough to take a lunge this time. Here he goes.
Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Woo! They're all
Still
going to
there.
go through.
Still there. Clear left.
Slot in behind. Nice. Doesn't get any closer than that.
You've got half your fuel left. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Final lap.
Garcia is now in the lead. P6. 1 more to go.
Damaged car.
Car right. Hold your line. Hold your line, clear right.
It's cost us the line though. Oh, we got another one on the inside. Nah. What a race. He's close though. If I can hold on to 6th, I'll be happy, but we'll see. Don't know if I had a tap there or not.
Car left.
He's on my inside though.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
Leave space.
Still there.
Got the inside line for this one.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Woo! Hopefully these guys keep battling each other behind. Come on, power down. A few more corners to go. I think this might be one of my best ever races, even though it's not going to be a win. We've had a few wins, but we've kept it absolutely clean. 0x still. I'm probably jinxing myself. What a race though. Hopefully they don't slipstream me down the straight before the line. That happened in the last race. Oh, he's got a good run. He's got a very good run. Come on, little car. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. What a race. That was awesome.
6th place.
All right, everybody's
Okay,
slowing
it's
down.
over.
Don't crash.
Well done,
Don't
mate.
crash
Good
after the
finish.
line. Woo. Oh, man. A lot of things to unpack in that one. Let's go have a look at the replay. We're being pulled over by the cops here. That was awesome. All right, so let's have a look at some of the key moments from the replay of this absolutely mental race. It's the next day now. I'm still buzzing from it. It really, I really needed that race after the chaos that we've had the last week or so. But let's have a look through some of the key moments here. There's quite a lot to unpack. We're not going to run through the entire replay, of course, just the key moments, overtakes and things like that, but there are quite a few of them. So we ended up with quite a nice little gap here through turn 1. I actually wasn't sure if there was a car on my outside, so you can see I was leaving plenty of room on the outside there just in case. Unfortunately, the spotter doesn't give you calls at immediately on the first straight. After about turn 1 you start to get them. So then coming into turn 3 there, you can see that contact. Actually it caused me to have to jam on the brakes pretty hard and unfortunately dropped me back a little bit and brought me back into the guys behind. So they probably would have caught up anyway, but you can see here the gap closing up a little bit. That's me there in the Castrol car that you can see. So then side by side through here, managed to just sneak it through, but then obviously lost the line for the next corner. So we ended up side by side here. And this is where I decided it was smarter to just tuck in behind him rather than try to go side by side around the whole thing. I knew that, then his exit speed would also be compromised. Mine would be too, and we'd both end up dropping further back, and he'd probably still get the position. So I thought it'd be better to sort of try to carry as much speed as we could down this next straight. So slipstreaming, the toe is pretty strong in these cars as well, and I was aware of that too, which was another reason why I took the decision to drop back. You can see coming through here, I could hear some contact behind, but we're not going to go through and look at every single incident today just because there is so many things to unpack here. Side by side. And I was trying to optimize my line for the next corner, but I did have to back out a little bit more than I wanted to. Didn't have to compromise my exit speed too much there though, which is why I didn't sort of let him back in front earlier.
And then again, just sort of trying to focus on getting as best an exit as I possibly could back out onto the main straight. So towards the end of lap 2, coming down the back straight here, I actually thought I might end up sneaking past both of them on the inside here. They were so busy sort of blocking each other that, well, not blocking, but defending. I thought I might just sneak one through the inside, but thought better of it. And I knew that all the time these two were battling, they were going to be a little bit slower, but I was also conscious of what was going on behind too, so not wanting to lose too much time behind these guys, but also pretty confident that the silver car in front of me at least was faster than I was too. So then this was the start of lap 3, and we ended up going 3 wide here. This will be interesting because I felt like maybe I could have been a little bit more aggressive and maybe got the job done, but no, I don't think so. I think if I'd been any braver than that on the inside, probably would have ended up taking us both out. So I think I probably made the right decision there. I'm sure I'll get drilled for it in the comments, but I wasn't quite far enough up on him, I don't think, to make that move stick without carrying too much speed on the exit. Probably running wide and pushing us both off the track. So I'm trying to learn the lessons from the previous races. And then this was where things got really crazy. So we almost made it down the inside. They had to back out, and then you see the other car come around. And I didn't actually realize he was there until he was right alongside me. I was lucky I spotted him, but I had to back out a little bit there. Let's just actually have a look at that from the far chase cams, where you can see another car around the outside there too, but we managed to sneak back down the inside of him. So coming into the tight left-hander after the second straight, I had a much better exit here, so I had a bit of momentum. Thought about maybe sending one down the inside here, but oh, and he swooped across so hard there and then ended up making contact. Let's have a closer look at that from his perspective too. So you're going to see me on the inside in just a second. Oh, and then the tap. Yeah, so I thought maybe it was a little bit too aggressive swooping back across to the inside line there, but I don't think so. I think it was probably me having to be a little bit cautious with sticking my nose in where it wasn't welcome probably. So I did well to back out of that one, I think, rather than sort of send it. So kept it clean. So then lap 4, this is where the two guys in front had that contact, and I snuck down the inside of both of them. So I was a little bit nervous there that they might turn around and actually spear back to the inside of the circuit, but that was lucky. Let's have another look at that from my onboard. All right, so there's the contact, and yeah, I was so worried that they were both just going to spin back to the inside there, but I'm trying to make sure I left enough space on the exit there too. You can see me sort of tripping up a little bit. That actually compromised my my speed down the straight a lot more than I was hoping it would. So you can see in my mirror there, they were right behind me again. So coming into the sharp left-hander, I was really concerned about that silver car doing a send on the inside, but he did think better of it. I could see I left a bit of space on the inside there just in case. I wasn't sure if he was going to come spearing through. So then coming down the back straight on lap 5, Yago in the silver car just had a way better run, and I knew he was going to get past me one way or another here. So I was just trying to cover that inside line, hope that maybe I could just make it stick on the inside, but side by side. This is where we had a really, really close moment. So coming through the left-hander here, somehow we managed to make it through. So he kind of went wide. I snuck back in behind him. And you see the sheriff there on the outside. I'm actually really surprised we all made it through there unscathed. Let's have a look at that from a couple of different angles quickly. So far chase on me. Let's have a look at just how close that was. So here, when I saw the sheriff on my inside, I thought, oh no, we're done for. I didn't want to back out, but just snuck it in there. Sheriff was smart enough to back out of that one. I think if he'd been super aggressive there, then it would have been all over for probably the three of us. So again, very respectful driving there. Let's actually have a look at from his cockpit view too. So watching from the sheriff's perspective now, he's just waiting for us to crash here. I think he's just waiting with a big net. Yeah, I mean, that's fantastic driving from him to have the presence of mind to know that I was going to have to kind of go back in there and not sort of try to send it up the inside, set himself up for the next corner. And that's what we've been talking about thinking more than one corner ahead and planning the next move, because he would have been compromised then and he wouldn't have had the run down the straight here either. So let's just follow this through and see how he went with the slipstream here. Coming into the final lap now. So we got alongside here. And again, he's just sort of trying to focus on his exit. Had a good run on me. I've done well there to defend relatively aggressively, but not unpredictably, and not in the braking zone. I don't like to move in the braking zone. Formula One rules. We might just follow this through, I think, because this is going to be an exciting lap from his perspective. Sort of seeing how it played out. So they're sizing me up again. I wasn't sure if he was going to go for a move here. Kind of thought about it, but I braked a little later than I probably otherwise would have too, which you can see I got a little bit squirrely on the exit there. And then at this point, I really did think I was done for. So let's have a look. He's compromised on the entry there. Slow exit. I'm still alongside him. You'll see me popping back up on your screen in just a second. There I am. So again, kept it very clean. He could have been more aggressive there and, you know, ended up causing all sorts of problems. But then we had another car coming up the inside too. So he's having to think about that. So from here, I had a bit of a break. And I could see that they were battling behind. So I was just thinking, well, if I can back them up a little bit into the apexes, if I need to, and then sort of really slingshot out, then I'd have a good run. But never really got super close again, I don't think. So he did actually brake really late there, but again, just defending. And at this point I knew if I didn't make a mistake, I would be safe. So back through the final turn and... oh, he thought about it. Let's have a look at the run that he actually got on me, because he did end up having a pretty good run. He got a much better exit than I did. I reckon if the start line was 300 meters further down the track, he probably would have had me. There we go. Man, that was such an awesome race. There were so many things that could have gone wrong there. Let's jump in now and have a look at the results. Okay, so we were in top split, strength of field of 23.42, so about 350 higher than my current iRating. We got a plus 44 on our iRating for that one, plus 19 on our safety rating. I was actually hoping for a little bit more than that, given that it was a completely incident-free race. And we were actually the only car other than the two guys out in front which did have a completely incident-free race. So I was really happy about that. I was hoping we'd get a bigger boost, but oh well, it is what it is. You can see my safety rating has taken an absolute beating with the F3 races, and also the GR86 race that I did before this one had the biggest crash I think I've ever seen. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that. I might do a video about it because there was definitely a couple of lessons that could have been learned from that crash, so let me know in the comments. But anyway, how did our relative pace go? We were 2:34.572 was my best lap. Probably did have a bit of a toe there to achieve that, I would say, but we were still within 3/4 of a second, give or take, of the leader. The fastest lap in the race was a 33.645 by the looks of things. Yeah, that was the... oh no, 33.494 from this guy back here. So he obviously had an incident and that pushed him back. But yeah, I'm trying to not partake in any races until I've done enough practice to sort of be within a second of the fastest guys in split run. Definitely finding that I'm enjoying the races a lot more, generally speaking, when I am a little bit more prepared going into them. So maybe there's a lesson in that for you guys too. But yeah, really, really happy with how that race went. I think that's probably one of my best drives personally. And, you know, it was also helped a lot by the guys around also driving extremely respectfully. There are a number of moments there that could have ended in disaster if everybody else wasn't being sensible as well. But hopefully you guys learned a thing or two from watching that as well. I know I'm not the fastest guy around, but I do try to drive as cleanly as I possibly can. So hopefully watching through that race has helped you guys pick up a couple of tips if you're new to sim racing too. But really, I mean, the mentality that I went into with that race was just, you know, trying to think more than just the corner ahead or the couple of meters ahead, trying to sort of, you know, really take advantage of the draft and the flow of the track to sort of try and get into positions where I'd be advantaged onto the next straight rather than sort of trying to go for a move and risking an accident. Seems to have paid off, at least in that instance. There is a bit of luck involved, of course, as well, and the other drivers that you have around you, but that was definitely one of my better drives, I would say, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed it too. So leave a comment down below, let me know what you thought, and yeah, let me know what you'd like to see us racing for next season as well. Really enjoying this car. So leave a thumbs up to let me know you enjoyed it. Make sure you're subbed as well if you aren't already, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.